And welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the NBA Top 10 episode. Yes, we were returning for our NBA Top 10 mid-season episode. We waited for the All-Star break, which we know is technically not mid-season. It's a little late. And then Drew screwed everything up for the second time. We couldn't get together. You know, it was all Drew's fault.
Me? My list was done by like February 6th.
No, the lists were in. We just couldn't get together and record.
DG called and I answered.
But that being said, it is like, what, a week and a half from the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh. Okay.
And all five of us regulars are here, and Brock has decided to come and extend his dominance of episodes for guests.
Just not trivia, right?
I don't know.
There will be no trivia segment tonight, Brock, so you're fine. You don't have to worry about that.
I got you in baseball. The battle of the part-timers.
I think got you like one or two, Brock.
Basketball's hardcore. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we can get started talking about our top 10 here. Coming in at number 10 was Donovan Mitchell, who returned to the list. He made our list at the beginning of the season. I'm trying to pull up to see if I remember where he was last time, but apparently I...
Ruh-roh.
But yeah, Donovan Mitchell was... his highest ranking was only 7, and he was left unranked by 5 people. In fact, 5 people left Donovan Mitchell unranked, and 2 people had him at 7. So, that being said, I don't. Does anybody in the room have him at 7 or unranked?
I do.
Which one?
I had him at 7.
Oh, you had him at 7. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I had him at unranked.
I have him at 9.
I got him at 8, I think. I thought I had him at 8.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I mean, regardless, that's not a bad spot for him.
No, I think he was like my number 11. He just barely missed mine. So.
He was number 8 on my list. Yes.
I don't mind it at all. I like Donovan Mitchell. I don't know.
The other 7, other than Uncle Doug, was Buddy, actually.
Oh, okay.
Buddy had him at number 7.
Let's go, buddy.
Yes. Unfortunately, I did want to call him because I wanted to ask him about one of his rankings, but Buddy is actually working tonight, so I can't call Buddy.
Working man.
Yeah. His name will come up later for an interesting ranking. So Drew, you just want to talk us through your unranking Donovan Mitchell? Because you had him ranked the last time, correct?
I did. Well, another guy we're going to talk about later, he's making an appearance for his first time on a list. He was, I don't know, I guess, the Cavs are doing good, but I don't know where they're at. I know they're in the playoffs and stuff, but I don't know exactly where they're at. And, like, he's still doing good. I just thought the Cavs overall as a team, I thought maybe it's not his fault. I don't know. It's like the East we've all talked about all year being weaker this year. And, like, mostly just with injuries and stuff and people not coming back, I just feel like they didn't take that dominant spot like they did last year.
That's very true.
They're playing better now. They did get off to a bad start.
Yeah, now here recently, they are playing
Ever
actually
since
really
Harden
well.
joined,
they started playing good before Harden.
Yeah, let's calm down with Harden.
They have played good with Harden.
Let's wait for the playoffs.
He did just think they broke his thumb.
Oh, really?
he's gonna play through it.
Yeah, Harden broke his thumb. Fractured his
He's gonna
thumb,
play
yeah.
through it.
Is it on a
Well,
shooting?
it-
Yeah, I mean, the Cavs are the 4th seed by 3 spots, so, I mean, they're tied for 3rd and only one behind 2nd. So, I mean,
in fairness, Garland's played like 6 games this year, something stupid like that.
he's not there anymore, so.
Right, I know
matter.
they traded him away, but
So, some of it's not all his fault. I still think he's putting up good numbers and stuff, and I like him. I don't know. And like I said, he just barely missed mine.
There's always 2 or 3 guys that you got to leave off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. Right. I think it's really, I mean, doing just a top 10 of the whole league is pretty hard.
Yeah.
Really,
If you want to put a new guy in, you're like, oh, I got to take someone out.
Yeah,
That's what I was looking at
guys are pretty good.
because I was like, yeah, he was, I mean, some of you guys have him at 7, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got plenty of respect in the room.
By the way, he came in at 8 overall in the preseason ranking. I finally grabbed it.
Honestly, there's usually 14 or 15 guys that you can make a good case for being top 10. So there's always hard decisions. There's just
Yeah. What did you say? I think you said off air. Was there 19 guys that got votes this time?
19 guys got votes. We're up a lot in guys that got votes.
That's what. Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, last time 15 guys got votes, and then this time we jumped to 19. That's a pretty significant jump where we're talking about only ranking 10 guys.
yeah.
So, yeah. Anybody else have anything to add about Donovan Mitchell before we move on? Anybody?
No,
No.
Bueller's here.
Okay. All right, coming in at number 9, up from number 10, the preseason rankings, is Victor Wembanyama, or Wemby, because I'm not going to say that name again.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
He was as high as 3 for some reason, and as low as unranked.
Sounds about right.
And I will say this, one of the guys that received votes received the same amount of votes as Wembanyama, but he didn't receive the high votes that Wemby did, so he did not make the cut here at the end. That being said, Brock, you're our high guy here with Wemby at 3. Do you care to explain?
Yeah, of course. Number 1, the Spurs are really good this year. 2, the guy's a cheat code who's 7'5" and just bullying other grown men in the league. And he's just a force. I mean, I think he on my list, I only have Jokic and Shea better than him, and I mean you could argue Luka and him could be interchangeable at 3 and 4, but I just think he has the brightest future, and he's already just doing his thing. So
Man, if you would have told me before we did this list, Brock, that we were betting on brightest futures, I would have changed my whole list.
It's true.
I said Brock, he gets hurt
I mean,
just as much
and
as
the
everybody
Spurs
else.
are second in the West.
well, I will say this, though. They won almost all their games while he was hurt. They lost 2 games while he was hurt.
They've just
And
been building the roster.
He missed a significant amount of time at one point, and they were 9-2 or something like that.
I will say he's definitely part of their winning, but they finally have built a roster back up in San Antonio. I think
Yeah.
finally.
I don't dislike Wemby. My big thing with Wemby is the same thing I had at the beginning of the year. I would really like you to show me without missing every other game or missing the rest of the season. That's my big thing, because I don't doubt the guy's talent.
No.
And
And you said it, Brock. It's crazy for how tall he is for what he can do.
I mean, the other night I watched him throw an alley-oop, and he jumped, and but I'm pretty sure he landed before he dunked it. He didn't need to jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They threw him an alley-oop, and he jumped up, but then it's he came down and then just put it over the rim, and I was
He just needs
okay.
to do. He just has to do a little baby hop. He doesn't. He doesn't really have to jump at all to dunk.
Well, 7'5", long arms. Yeah, he's there.
Oh, he destroyed the Pistons last night.
I watched it.
It was an utter
great game.
Well, they're playing him again tonight.
He shot bad,
Really?
and he
Yeah.
owned the game. He made Cade Cunningham look like a junior high kid.
Well,
He did.
that was the
was
thing that
bad.
that got my attention from that game, and I know we're going to talk about him in a few minutes, but it really showed the Pistons have nobody else that can score. Wemby and their rest of their defense, but Wemby played was a shot blocking role. Were keying in on Cade, and when he was driving, Wemby he couldn't score. Wemby was rejecting him, and altering his shots and all this stuff, and I was and nobody else on the team could score.
He had 6 blocks in the game, and I think 3 or 4 of them were on Cunningham. He threw his shit off the backboard at least 3 times. Well, Cunningham does a lot of his scoring driving to the basket or little short mid-range shots, and you're in Wembanyama's territory.
Right.
He's just right there, and it's just go for it, and I'm going to tip it, or I'm going to alter it, or I'm going to just throw it.
The other part of it is he's guarding Jalen Duren, who is a very good player, actually, but Duren can't shoot. Right. So Duren's standing in the paint, so that means Wemby gets to stand in the paint.
Yeah, guard the rim.
Yeah, and then it's almost impossible to consistently score at the rim with Wemby down there.
Yeah, I've heard other basketball things talk about the Pistons' downfall is Cade's the scorer, and they need
And it's
he
crazy
needs
to
help.
think, like, is he probably going to be a 5-time, 6-time defense player of the year in his career, maybe more? And didn't he win it last year?
No,
He didn't play
He
like
got
that.
hurt.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
he had a blood clot last year. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't think he's hit the minimum his first 2 seasons for the awards. Has
No,
he?
he played almost the whole season his rookie year.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
he did
actually
get-
healthy the whole first half of
But
last
he didn't.
year.
But he
He's
didn't
got a
win
blood
Defensive Player of
clot.
the Year that year either. His
No,
Gobert
Rudy
got
got it.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Drew
year's really the
Strait
only
player.
year he's ever struggled with injuries. He got a blood clot last year. Like, that's not his fault. In his first year, he was healthy almost the entire season. But I think he's one of the 10 best players in the league. I just wanted to give credit to a few other guys who had played a little bit more during the first half of the season.
Well, the other thing is too with Wemby, this first half of the season is there's a lot of like games he's played that he was on a minutes. They kept him on a minutes restriction for a long time.
It was like 10 games.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why I didn't put him on. Because his minutes were so much lower than everyone else I had on my list. Because he missed like 10, 11 games, and then he was on a minute restriction for like another 10. So his minutes were just so much lower than a bunch of other guys. So at the time, I just chose other guys I thought just played more, so they had a little bit more impact for the first half of the season.
Yeah. So where did we ever say where the rest of us had? I know we said Brock had him at 3, but did the rest of us ever say where we had him?
I don't think I ranked him.
I left him unranked as well.
I left him unranked.
I
He was
left
on
him.
my honorable mention list, but
I left him off.
So nobody else in the room even had him.
No.
I do. Buddy had him at 4. Schaller had him at 6. Biggie had him at 9.
Robert had him at 7.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yep. So it looks like. Oh, and Mark had him at 5. So
Craziness.
yeah, I mean, Wemby received some decently high votes there. Anything else on Wemby before we move on?
No?
No.
Alrighty. Well, that would lead us into the number 8 spot. Another returning player. Moving back from 6 to 8 is Jalen Brunson. Brunson was as high as 4, and 4 people left him unranked. I was one of those unranked people.
So was I.
Brunson was a guy I did drop from my list this time around. But Ray had him at 4.
Yeah.
So, Ray, would you like to give us your thoughts on that?
I just feel like he's just does a lot for the team. He does have a decent supporting cast, but sometimes they become very inconsistent. So he has to do a lot more to help out Cat, Josh Hart, and whoever else is on that team. I mean, they're a solid roster. It's just from watching Brunson for like the last few years, I mean, he does a lot. He grinds it out. He doesn't complain. He's on the floor most of the time. He's a go-to scorer. His defense is kind of lacking it sometimes. But, I mean, he's the motor that runs that team. And I don't know. I just have a lot of respect for that guy, even though he's on the fucking Knicks.
Fair enough. Well, I will say when we went around the time these lists were getting made, we were all asked to do this. The Knicks were in a hell of a slide. And Cat was like public enemy number 1 at the moment. They were constantly talking about the Knicks dumping him at the trade deadline, and
Yeah.
there was a whole bunch of drama going on in New York.
There's always drama in New York.
I will say, though, I did expect the Knicks to be the number 1 seed in the East and the only team to really be around them be Cleveland. And they just haven't had the consistency this year for that to happen. I mean, Detroit's kind of running away with the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Brunson is really, really good.
He is.
And I had him on my first list in my top 10. And I don't think anyone having him in his top 10 is bad. There was new guys that I wanted to put on my list. And one of the guys that kind of bothered me this year was Brunson. So he was one of the kind of similar to like what Drew was talking about with Donovan Mitchell. He was just one of the guys that was close, but I left off this time. Just because, kind of similar to what Alex said, the Knicks are fucking loaded and the East sucks. And they should be destroying everyone. They have 5 or 6 very, very good players. Like either all-star or borderline all-star or like super role players. And in the East, they should slaughter everyone. And they're just not. And the biggest problem with their team is when you have Brunson and Cat on the floor at the same time, it's an automatic 130 points coming your way. Because they can't guard anyone. And they can't. The combination of those two is so bad on defense, which is why they falter a little bit. But Brunson is a beast. And, he's an amazing player. But for right now, I just thought the Knicks are underachieving a little bit. He's a god-awful defender. So he was one of the guys I took off for some of the new guys, so I thought it had a better first half than him.
Okay.
And Drew, you said, I don't know if you said it already, you had him at 6.
Yeah, I got him at 6.
And Uncle Doug, you
I have him at 8,
At 8.
right where he came in. Yeah.
And Brock had him at 8. Buddy had him at 10. Looks like Schaller left him off. So did Biggie.
I think the Cats and Heat. That's
He's
what
doing something.
Yeah.
Mark had him at 8. Robert 10.
I'm honestly surprised
Dalton 6.
3 or 4 of us left him off. I honestly thought I'd be the only one that left him off.
Yeah, 4 of us left him off.
I'm kind of shocked by that, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 guys that I went into the list going, I'm probably going to add these guys to the list. They're having such great seasons. And which meant that, obviously 2 guys that I had on the list earlier in the season were probably going to leave the list. And Brunson just happened to be one of those casualties, I guess.
Yeah, I put a few new players on mine.
Well, speaking of new players, at number 7 is one of those guys. In the preseason rankings, he received 1 vote, I do believe, from Ray.
Yep.
And this time around, he comes in at number 7. This person is Jaylen Brown, who received a number 3 ranking from none other than Ray, and 3 people left him off their list. But Jaylen Brown is having a pretty decent season, getting to be the number 1 option with Tatum out with his Achilles injury.
He's making the most of it. I mean, the
They look
Celtics
really good right now.
I said Celtics look just fine.
Mhm.
Even if they can get half of what Tatum is by the time the playoffs, which is what they say he's going to be back for.
If he can just come in and be a nice role player, it would probably be really good for him.
So they look good. They're doing just fine.
Now that being said, maybe he comes in and is like, "Hey guys, remember this is my team," and maybe it blows it up for him. I don't know. Hey, who knows?
I don't know why they would even put him in that spot, even having come in this year at all to even fuck up the continuity they already got going on.
Well, I think a lot of I think for the Celtics to really make a real playoff push, I think they need Tatum. Because they're playing very well right now. But when it gets to the playoffs and everybody buckles down and everybody's going hard and it's a 7-game series, you're not playing the Jazz every other night or something like that.
Or the Nets.
Even if Tatum's 70-80% of his regular self and he's only playing 25 minutes a game, that's better than the Hauser guy that comes off the bench. I think that
We don't need to be a superstar, but
or
if he can just be a role player off the bench to help lead the second unit while Brown and them are resting.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If he can come in just for 10 minutes and let Brown rest, that would be huge for them.
Because, he can still score a little bit. I mean, I know he's come back from his Achilles, but he can do it for a short period of time. Is he going to be in shape for a playoff series to play 40 minutes a night? No.
He probably needs a ramp-up phase, to be honest. He probably needs to play at least 10, 15 regular season games.
Isn't he practicing or
Kinda
playing
He
with,
is
their
practicing,
G
I
League,
think, yeah.
with their G League
Yeah.
team?
I know I saw they said they were going to send him to the G League, but I don't know if they did it or not. I don't know if he's actually started playing down there.
Yeah, I don't know. They were saying it's coming along way faster than what they thought.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you all think the Celtics could make a deep playoff run without Tatum?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I think with the state of the East, I think they can definitely win a first-round matchup
Yeah.
because they're a top. I think they're 2.
They're the 2 seed. They've
Yeah,
won. They've won 9 of their last 10. They've won, 5 in a row. Like
Okay,
they're playing really well. Right
They'll get
now.
one of the playing teams. So I think what playing teams in the East have a losing record right now.
Well,
Like the bottom.
Probably 9-10. Man, the Magic are 7 right now. We have a winning record, but
Until they face the Magic, right? I mean, if the
Who else
Magic
in
won
the
the-
tournament? They're playing like
Playing
the Hornets.
games.
I think the Hornets have played their
Yeah.
way into it.
I just think in the playoffs when everything slows down. I mean, Jalen Brown's played amazing, but then you're relying on Derek White and Peyton Pritchard to play like all stars, and it's just
when Derek White has shot the ball like crap this year.
yeah.
He is having like the worst shooting year of his career.
And they're not bad players, but I mean,
No,
I'm not
no.
saying that they suck, but
No.
Who did
they
they
have
get?
to move their game up a whole nother level. I think for them. I mean, they might be able. I mean, we're in the first round. You guys are probably right on that. But after the shit teams are out of the playoffs, it's. I mean,
they got Vucevic at the trade
That's it. Yeah, Vucevic from for Simmons.
Chicago.
Yeah,
because they traded Anthony Simons.
I mean, essentially, they got what's his name, the coach,
Missoula.
Missoula. Thank you, Brock. They got Missoula, the stretch 5 he's been asking for. He doesn't like guys that can't shoot from deep,
yeah.
so they went out and got him a
that's
center
for
that
sure.
can shoot
they're all. Yeah, he likes to jack up 45 threes a game.
at least.
He does.
Oh yeah.
That year they won the championship, it was kind of nuts what they were shooting. I mean, it worked obviously, but
And if they get hot, you can't beat that.
yeah. I mean, if you shoot 45 threes and you make 23 of them, I mean, it's pretty much game over.
I will say though, I will give Jaylen Brown credit. I'm not a huge Jaylen Brown fan, but I have watched a handful of Celtics games here recently because they've been having some good matchups. But not only is he scoring like 30 a night and playing really well and shooting efficiently, but he's a lot of times guarding the best player or at least best perimeter player on the other team.
He's always been a good defender.
Yeah, he's a good defender. But like it's a whole different animal to be the team's lead dog and guard the other team's lead dog. You know what I mean? Like he could in the past, he could always rely on Tatum. But with Tatum not being there and pulling that off it's kind of nice. I mean, you see a lot of how many guys do we look at and go, man, they're so awesome offensively, and on defense they just don't try.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see too many two-way great players anymore. Very few.
It used to be. I feel like it was decently common back in the day, but today's the game's just played differently now.
Indeed. I do believe Jaylen Brown was our biggest leap. By the way, he went from 1 vote to number 7. I don't know if anybody took a bigger jump than that. I didn't actually.
Yeah,
do the math.
I think and he's the only new person, correct?
Yes, he's the only new person on the list. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That being said, I did have Jaylen Brown at 7, and so did Wade.
I had him at
You had him at 8.
yes.
I have him unranked, honorable mention.
Yeah, I had him an honorable mention.
Buddy had him at 9.
I know Robert had him. It was just where.
Schiller had him at 8.
Me and Robert talked about it because he asked me. He said, "Will you put him on your list?" I said, "Yeah, probably."
I mean, he's having a career year, and he's already a.
He's having a career year without Tatum. Like he's like.
Yeah, Biggie and Robert both had him at 8. Mark left him unranked,
Where'd D-Bake have him?
and Bake had him at 7.
I would say he's a Celtics fan too. So
Somebody's messing with our mic. Oh, I think it was you.
Yeah. You are.
I could just hear it. I started looking.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Anything else on Jaylen Brown before we move on, though, guys?
No.
covered it.
All right. Well, at number 6, somebody that was previously at least mentioned, moving up from 9 all the way to 6, is Cade Cunningham. He had a number 1 ranking.
Nice.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Is that the buddy question?
No, it is not.
No. Okay.
It's probably our other
Yeah,
dirty.
maybe.
I would say it's our other dirty rascal, Biggie.
Yeah. And 2 people left him unranked, which did surprise me, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know who those people are off the top of my head. We'll have to look. But I was a little surprised that Cade got some unrankings because Cade's having a great year. The Pistons are good. Like I said, they're running away with the 1 seed in the
Yeah,
East.
there.
And like we said earlier, like he is like their offense.
He's
Oh,
their
yeah.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a very good defensive team, but offensively, it's Cade. It's the Cade show.
Yeah. He'll go as far as he can carry him.
Mm-hmm.
Carry
Absolutely.
them, excuse me.
I think they. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, I didn't have anything important. Go.
I was gonna say they have a lot of stuff in place to be, and they're already a very good team, but they need, like, I feel like Cade can be the main star, and Duran can be that kind of down low force, maybe be like a third best player on a super good championship team. They're missing that next guy next to Cunningham that can
They need another
mainly shoot.
They need
but
another
score.
offensive star that can shoot.
Yeah, especially a guy that can shoot. I think, and then they would be very, very good. They'd be a problem if they got that next guy that could shoot.
Well, I mean, last year they had Malik Beasley who shot like 46% for three for the year, and then he got in trouble in the offseason, and I don't think he ever signed anywhere, did he?
No, he's
Not that I know.
he's like in legal issues and stuff with the
Yeah.
whole gambling thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
By the way, Ray and Mark are the guys that left him unranked. So, Ray,
Really?
what do you got against Cade, my guy?
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't believe I left him off.
I think he's like top 3 or 4 in the MVP voting right now.
Yeah.
I think he
Well,
moved.
other guys keep missing games.
That's-
He unanimously win the MVP.
Yeah, I would say he might get all the votes if the guys that are
I saw a thing right now where it's like if Wemby misses 3 more games, he's below 65. Luka's only like
Luka.
6 games below, or is he 4? No, he's 4. SGA is only 6 games away from it. Jokic is only a few games away from
Jokic
it.
has to be like perfect. Like
Yeah.
he can't like
And Giannis has already passed it.
Giannis is
Yeah.
done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so like
I saw the thing today.
LeBron's passed it.
even if like half of those guys,
I mean, yeah, LeBron had a chance until he missed the first half of the season. You know,
Yeah.
Brock.
even if half of those guys don't get 65 games, his chances go through the roof for the MVP though. And I don't think it would be completely undeserved. I mean, he's carried the best team in the East so far. I mean,
He's averaging 25, 5, and 9 on the
Yeah,
season.
he gets a lot of assists.
Yeah, his problem last year was, I think he averaged like a bunch of turnovers, and like he was like this year. I think he's been a little bit more efficient with
I was
his.
going to say earlier in his career he had some inefficiencies, which is
Mhm.
normal for young players. But
I mean, if you really think about it, though, like last year was kind of like his sophomore year because the beginning of his career he couldn't stay healthy.
well, the Pistons were trash.
Well, that's true
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
They were trying to get him to build up this awful team. But sometimes going through those rough years helps him in the long run. But if you watch him though, he's so good at like getting to a spot and bumping people and to get his shot off, or like to get like a bumping people to the side and then like laying it in. Like he's so good at like manipulating other people and getting to his spots. It's kind of fun to watch, to be honest.
And he has a little bit of that Luka in him when he's handling the ball because he's so much bigger than most other guys that are guarding him. Like he just like uses his hips and like just moves you out of his way.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big guy, you know. And then just like, oh, now I have a layup, but you know, like he's kind of got, I don't know what you want to call it, like he's gonna get a little bit of that old man game to him, I guess is the
Yeah.
best way to put it. Like a little bit of Luka or Paul Pierce, somebody like that just like
Oh,
has
yeah.
those big hips and shoulders and just kind of moves you out of the way. Dude, your cat's dying, dude. Like,
No, 5 days out of the month. That's what happens.
well, does anybody have any Cade Cunningham stuff you want to go over?
I mean, I can't believe I left him off for one.
Yeah,
Two.
he might be at number 5 if you wouldn't have left him off, Ray.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of day I was having.
I think I saw before the season the Pistons making the playoffs, so I didn't see him being the number 1 seed and run away with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's just really a testament to how good he is and, what
then
he's
was
doing
it,
for
2
him.
years ago that they lost like 28 games in a row or something. They broke like a record.
Yeah, it was something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
I don't remember the exact number, but you might be right. Yeah.
They've turned it around, and he's the big thing.
And by the way, they had one of the most intriguing playoff series last year in the first round. They ended up losing to the Knicks in like 7 games, but it was a great series.
Yeah.
It was a grinder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, if they meet again, I think it'd be another great
Well,
series.
Brunson versus Cunningham, and then
But here's the biggest difference. Duran is so much better than he was last year.
Durant
oh
played
yeah,
very good.
he's way
Yeah.
better. Yeah,
Like
So Cat can't
The thing is,
wishy-washy.
it will go one
matchup.
of two ways. If the Knicks can outscore them, then they'll win the series easy. But if the Pistons can keep the total points down, I think they'll win. That's how that series would go.
I think it comes down to Cat, to be honest. Which Cat are you getting? The guy that can be aggressive while also shooting the ball and shuffle his feet on defense. There was a clip they were talking about that went around the internet. It was like last week, where in one game, all he had to do was shuffle over a foot or two to just play help defense. And on like 8 different occasions, he just turned and looked at the guy and let him lay it in. Didn't contest, didn't rotate. It was just pure laziness. And I'm just like I think he got benched because I don't know what he's doing sometimes. Sometimes Karl Anthony Towns is just out there.
And you know the crazy thing is Julius Randle is having a great year in Minnesota.
Yeah.
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 Brock, what does Cat say?
Um,
What's that funny thing people make fun of him for saying in his really super high voice when he does it?
oh, it's really zesty.
Yeah, I thought it's like zesty. Yeah.
He's an interesting guy.
He was like in an Uber ride or like this some like show one time, and he was like, someone was asking like when he played in college, he's like, they're in the SEC, something like that. He's like, I don't know, I forgot. I'd have to look it up.
It's been a while, but yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, old Cat. He's just.
Oh no, it's whenever he goes up for layups, he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, guess I'm not actually on the spectrum of being gay. It's just, you know.
I didn't have to add that in.
Yeah, we're not here to
I think
judge.
you're good.
well. Anyway, we're done with Cade. At number 5, I should say, returning to number 5 is none other than Anthony Edwards, who kind
All-Star
of
game MVP.
he was, yes. He narrowed his voting range this time. He was as high as 4 and as low as 7, so nobody really had him too far off of where he landed. We had 2 people have him at 4. I'm sure one of them was Buddy, but I haven't. And 2 people had him at 7. So again, like
I had him at 5.
So did I.
I had him at 5.
I had him at 6.
He's right in the middle, in my opinion. He's not got him up to the talk where I think he's better than those top 4 guys, but he deserves to be ahead of the guys below him, I guess, in my opinion. He's I don't know. I think he's right in the middle of the top 10. He has to be in it, but he's not on either spectrum at the end. He's just perfectly right in the middle.
He needs one more little something, another like big push, and then I think he'd be in that group of that top 4 guys.
Yeah.
I think we're just needing something,
But he's
like
been
a finals run or maybe an MVP finish of like top 2 or 3 or something.
he's been unhealthy this
He's
year.
like right there.
He's missed time for the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
Like you said, Julius Randle's having a good year. Well, he's having a good year because Ant's not there half the time, it feels like.
Yeah.
Honestly, superstars nowadays, no one plays 70 games besides like 2-3 people.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
It was just like, I think the Lakers have played them a couple times. It's like every other time he's not playing. And it's like...
Even guys that we think are durable and reliable, like play like 66 games a year. Like it's
I mean, in
crazy.
reality, the guy that stands out this year for not playing like almost all the games is Joker. Joker's the guy that's played almost all of his games every year, and this year is like a standout year for him.
the 3 superstars that usually play a ton of games are usually Joker, Tatum. Coincidentally, they both barely played or not played at all this year. And usually Ant plays close to 80 games.
Yeah,
or
say
75.
Ant's normally in the 70s at least.
Most every other superstar load manages to a certain extent or just hurt. And it kind of sucks. But
And by the way, I was wrong. Schaller and Dalton are the ones that have him at 4, not Buddy. Buddy had him at 5 where it really fell.
Oh, okay.
So, and our 2 guys at 7, one of them was Ray. And the other one was Mark. Had him at 7. So, again, nobody's really far off here. The next one is where I'm a little befuddled.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything on Ant before we move on to number 4?
No.
Yeah.
no, I don't think there's too much to add.
All right. Well, at number 4, Dropping from number 2 is Giannis, the Greek Freak. He did get 2 number 2 votes. And then he was also unranked once.
Why?
Who did that?
Well, this is why I wanted to call Buddy.
Oh,
I do not know the answer to this question. Now, I will say, if I was going to guess why maybe he dropped and maybe he was left unranked, was he has missed a significant amount of time this year.
Yeah, that's why I
Figure
dropped.
out that calf.
Yeah.
That's why I dropped him before.
Got the week-
That's not. I took him off my list because he didn't play. He's played enough.
Yeah, see, I've got him at 4 as
I
well.
mean, Giannis is still that guy when he plays. Like,
I also, kind of similarly to what I did with our football lists, of if I've seen you be like one of the best players or the best player in the NBA for like the last 3 or 4 years, like I kind of gave you the benefit of the doubt a little bit. I mean, obviously I didn't put Tatum on here, like, even though I know he's
Right.
the top 10 player when he's healthy, because he's missed the entire season. Like there's 0
if
games.
he didn't
there.
play at all, if he only played
Right.
like 2 or 3,
Mhm.
but he's played what, half?
Yeah, I don't know how I can look real quick. I don't know how many games
He's played a
exactly, but,
decent amount. Like, it's not.
well, I mean, he's got nothing to worry about. He's got Miles Turner holding it down. up
He
there.
is. Miles Turner's holding it
Holding
down
down.
in Milwaukee.
And Cam Thomas.
That's what I was going to say. And they got Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Thomas's first game in Milwaukee went for 40 against Orlando. Jeez Louise,
And he played
man.
defense.
He was hitting
Nothing good for the
everything.
Nets.
He was hitting
Yeah, he
fadeaway 30-footers. It was nuts.
It was
Oh my
stupid,
God.
is what it was. I was so pissed watching that game.
Yeah. I left my top 5 the exact same. I didn't change any of it. I know a couple, so I think Giannis was still 2 or 3.
He's played 30 games this year.
So, I mean,
He's a little over half.
yeah. He's not going to qualify for awards, but he's played enough for like this kind of list.
What were his numbers? Wasn't he tearing it up when he was playing?
28, 10, and 5.
He's going to get traded this offseason.
I don't know. We've been saying this for the last 2 years, and he just stays in Milwaukee.
He's kind of being a goofball about it.
He's kind of acting like Dwight Howard did when he was in Orlando at the end.
He
Like-
keeps
He says until the trade deadline, oh, trade me. And then when it's passed, I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
I'm this guy. It pays off to be a stayer or whatever.
but he won't actually come out and say himself he wants to leave.
They,
He has other people do it for
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Shams has said, Shams and what's his name, LeBron's ex-buddy,
Oh, yeah.
both said that he's never actually demanded a trade. He told Milwaukee multiple times that he thinks they ought to reconsider him playing there, but he has not demanded a trade.
Yeah, he's just kind of
Like, it's weird.
he's trying to stay out of it, but like keep drama going on.
I don't think people would really shit on him if he did it. Like, don't be James Harden, but like, just be like, hey, have a few years left in my prime. The Bucks clearly need to start over and rebuild. I'll work with you. Can we just work out a trade? And I don't think anybody care.
Right. I mean, he brought him a title.
Just don't. Yeah,
As long as you do it one
Good point.
time, it's when you do it 2, 3, 4.
4 for Harden, 4
Yeah.
or 5 for Harden.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the other thing though too is like, they've screwed this season up, because if they were going to do what they're doing right now, they should have just bottomed out
Right.
and got him a really good. This draft at the top is really good, awesome.
Yeah,
They could have got him a really good running mate, but no. Now they're like the 10 seed in the East.
yeah, they're starting to play.
to win.
Yeah, they're starting to play their way back into
Yeah,
it.
and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, no, bottom out and get Giannis. If you really want him to stay here, he's got to have somebody to play with.
When is he
Right.
supposed to be back?
do they
I don't know.
And this year's freshman class is insane.
have draft picks though?
Yeah, that's another thing. Do they have the
Well, I
draft?
mean-
I don't know.
Because all the stuff they tried to do over the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
it's
what did
failed.
they give up for Lillard?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't even know.
Or did they waive him or did they trade him?
They traded. I'm saying they traded for
I
Damian
mean,
Lillard.
to get him, what they give up
And
to
what
get
did they
him?
give up to get him? I don't remember now.
They
I
sent
don't
a
know.
didn't they send a pick somewhere for Kuzma
Yeah, the
a
Wizards.
year or 2 ago?
Yeah, the Wizards.
No, I don't know what. I mean, I don't know.
They've done. It's hard. It's harder for me to keep up with all the basketball trades. And,
Didn't they give up?
They have
Holiday?
they have their own draft pick this year.
This
Okay.
year,
Yeah,
which what if they play their ways back into the playoff and Giannis gets healthy and then like say they're the 9 or the 8, they win their playing game. I'd say they get matched up with New York.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they could if they get healthy.
no, there's nothing that team can do to win.
Portland
anything.
gets their 28 and 30 picks.
Okay.
Okay. So they're coming. Just figures
Yep.
away. I don't know. If I was Giannis, I feel like we all knew the Bucks weren't going to do anything the past couple years, and like the 3 years in a row before that, they lost like in the first round. Like the past couple years, like if he's really serious about wanting to leave so he can try and contend for championships for the end of his prime, him playing games is just wasting his own time.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, I like Giannis, and I understand he's trying not to be the bad guy by coming out and be like, I want to trade. But you can do it in a good, amicable way. And, like, and then he's kind of, like, he's in his 30s now. I mean, he's not 26 anymore. He's like 31, 32.
He's actually been in the league a long time when you really think
I think he's been in the
He
league
came in
like,
18.
he's been in the league since like 2015.
Yeah, because it took him a couple years before he really blew up.
I mean,
He's 31.
He's in one of my old 2K games. I mean, he's in the old Bucks and green and red
Yeah,
jerseys.
his first year was 13-14.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's, yeah.
I mean, the other day he said like he wanted to try and be the all-time leading scorer or whatever, which is bullshit. He's never going to get there. But especially since he's already starting to have injury problems, like in his young 30s. Like he's not going to play enough games to get to break LeBron's record. But he is starting to creep his way up lists though.
Right.
Like, you know, the scoring list and the rebounding, and I think he's like the all-time leader in like everything Bucks at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, the only other all-time great that was there was Kareem, and he was only there for, 4 or 5 years?
I don't remember how many years he was in Milwaukee.
I mean, Kareem wasn't there super long.
He played majority of the 70s there, didn't he?
I'm trying to remember. He left.
He was
He
on the
wasn't
Lakers.
there a long time.
He was on the Lakers.
5 years.
I would say he was on the Lakers
Yeah.
for a couple of years before Magic got there. And that was 80
Right.
because he was already the captain there in LA when Magic got
And they
there.
won the title in what? The Bucks won the title in
He
like
played 6
70.
years in Milwaukee.
6 years.
Yeah.
He won the title early on, didn't he? Like his second season?
Yes, it was early.
Him and Oscar?
Yep.
'Cause that would have been right in the early 70s, I think.
Yeah, because I mean Oscar was on his way out. When
Oh
they-
yeah, it's into Oscar's career.
Mhm.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you could probably make a pretty strong argument that Bobby Dandridge was
Yeah.
the second best player on that team.
Bobby Dandridge was. Yeah.
So, is there anyone else who would even be able to hold a candle up to Giannis's Bucks numbers? Like someone
I-
that's played long enough
I
there?
think Big Dog Robinson is probably the only other guy that
gosh.
played there a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Say Ray Allen had a
Yeah,
short
Ray
stint.
Allen.
Kareem had a short stint.
Yeah. Moncrief was good, but he wasn't that kind
He wasn't a
of
scorer.
and his career got ended early for injuries.
right.
Michael Redd only had like 3 good seasons before
Yeah.
his knees gave out.
Yeah,
Michael Redd was good though for a couple years.
he was a beast. I mean, he was a beast for
Yeah.
a couple of years. Yeah.
Wasn't Ray Allen there for a couple of years?
That's where he started his career.
Yeah, he played with Big Dog and Sam Cassell for a couple of years.
His
yeah.
career was very split up between Milwaukee, Seattle, then Boston. Then there was like 2 years in Miami at the end. But he's like kind of like Barkley. It's all split in like little 5-year
like
sections.
4 or 5 year section.
Yeah, he doesn't really have like a home when you think
Yeah.
about
Right.
it. Yeah.
It's literally like 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
2
that'd
years.
be interesting. I mean, basketball, I don't know, but like, say it was baseball, who would he pick to be his team?
Right.
Yeah, he might have been in Milwaukee for like maybe a year or two.
They
longer.
drafted him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
think so.
because he came out of UConn in like what '96. He's in the Kobe draft.
Yeah, he's in that draft. Yeah,
He's in the '96 draft as loaded. Nash and Kobe and him and there's a few other superstars. Is that Iverson's draft?
Been close.
'96.
I don't know if it was that draft or not.
I think '96 is like the draft they all talk about being like maybe the greatest ever. It's like hit that one or is
like
it Jordan's?
84.
Yeah.
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 The '96 one was nuts.
Well,
I think it's
and
like
then they say LeBron's is with LeBron and Carmelo and
Bosh.
Bosh. Yeah,
D-Wade.
Kobe, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Jermaine O'Neal, Peja Stojakovic, Marcus Camby, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Stephon Marbury, Antoine Walker,
It's pretty legit.
well, Derek Fisher. There
He
was
fished.
Fish.
Got 5 championships.
That's right.
All right. Well, we kind of blew away from him a little bit there, but that was the Giannis chat at number 4. Coming in at number 3, moving up one spot from number 4, was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He did get number one selection from none other than Brock. And Biggie put him all the way back at number 7. But I do believe, well, I can just look, but I'm pretty sure Biggie had him pretty low the
He
last
did it.
time.
Yeah, I listened to our other one the other day, and he did the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised to see Biggie
He does.
did it again.
Biggie doesn't like SGA or Joker, so he
Well-
usually puts them towards the end of his list.
I can't disagree with that. I'm not really a big
I'm
fan
not a
of
huge
SGA
SGA
either.
fan.
I just don't like watching. I don't hate him. I just don't like
No,
watching.
I don't
him
hate him.
play.
I don't like the way he plays.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
don't like
he
the
gets
foul
so much
baiting.
credit. That Thunder team is just really good.
I've never seen a human being draw fouls the way he does. I've seen a lot of shitty ones that irritate me. He'll just start driving to the basket, and
Fade
halfway,
3 feet to the baseline, and then he'll get a whistle.
like halfway there, he'll just stop and flop on the ground. Literally, sometimes he doesn't even shoot the ball. The guy, if you slow it down, the guy won't, because they know it's coming. So the guys play off of him, so there's no contact. Sometimes there's this much room between him and the defender, and he'll just throw himself to the ground, and they will call it like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's frustrating to watch.
What are we doing?
It looks like me, Wade, and Drew all had him at 3.
Yeah.
I had him at 2.
Ray had him at 6.
Well, there's a little love lost there from Ray.
Like I said, Brock had
Well,
him
I
at
just-
1. Buddy had him at 3. Schaller had him at 3. Like I said, Biggie had him at 7. Mark had him at 2. Robert had him at 3, and Dalton had him at 2.
I mean, he is coming off being the MVP and Finals MVP. I mean,
And you know, he was playing really well when he got hurt.
Yeah.
So
he's very good. I just don't like watching him.
He's
play.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Very frustrating.
and to be honest with you, his running mate has barely played this year, and when he has played, hasn't played that well.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came off that injury. I just don't think he's found his groove yet.
Yeah, and he's out again.
The Thunder are so fucking loaded.
That's what I'm saying, but they haven't missed a
Yeah,
stride, though.
Casey Wallace is balling.
They legit have like 10 good players, and they can just their whole bench can come in and play a good 5-6 minutes and let everybody rest
And
or
they
take
got
nights off.
they got Jared McCain for like nothing at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
They still have
and,
Chet.
and here's the thing, man. I watched him play the other day against Cleveland. I think I mentioned it off air, and I was like, "Oh man, this McCain pickup sucks." like this is a guy that's going to come in and run your offense when SGA goes to the bench.
Right.
And this is the guy that's going to spot up and shoot really fucking well from 3 if he plays with SGA. Like this pickup, what the hell were the 76ers doing?
Yeah, I mean,
He wasn't even playing for the 76ers.
He was on pace to almost win Rookie of the Year last year before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was balling last year.
Yeah, and then he got hurt, and then they just kind of now threw him to the bench and didn't play him.
And like
Oh,
sent him
yeah.
down to the G League.
Yeah, they put him in
Yeah.
the league for a while. So I was gonna
I'm like,
say.
this guy's balling out.
Yeah, I think he averaged like 23 last year or something like that
Yeah.
before he got hurt.
I don't know what was going on this year. I don't know why they wouldn't play him, but
He played really well the other night against the Cavs. And I was like, dude, he was leading an offense because Maxey and Embiid were both hurt. And he was the 76ers offense last year for quite a period of time. Like, he was playing point, he was scoring, he was facilitating. Like, this isn't the guy I need added to the Thunder's roster.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm not hating on the Thunder. I'm just like, you trained the best team in the league? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what the crazy part is? The Thunder still have so many draft picks.
Yes.
They have to use like half of them because they can't keep drafting players. They can't
Yeah.
put them on the roster.
Right.
Yeah, they traded like 3 picks for him, and like they were like, they still have too many. Like, they've still got to get rid of some.
Well,
They still have like a half a dozen more
They
to just get rid of.
They still have like a lottery pick this year.
Well, yeah, before the Clippers have started winning games, they almost could have the chance to be at the number 1 pick.
Yeah, when the Clippers start off the season like
Yeah.
6-21 or something like that, they have the Clippers pick this year. So it's like,
They had to kick Chris Paul out of there, then they took off.
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Oh, no.
I mean, that's honestly what happened
Yeah.
though. They kicked him off the team, and they won like 17
better.
of 20 games. I mean, at this point,
Wade.
Chris Paul was just.
Boo.
At this point, Chris Paul is too old.
Go home.
You can't be an asshole and be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick to the State Farm commercials.
Yeah. You can
I
be an
would-
asshole when you're the best point guard in the league, but when you're not.
if the season ended today, Oklahoma City would have the 12th pick in the draft.
No, from the Clippers? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know if it's I just looked it up to see where they would
That'd
be
probably be
picking.
around where the Clippers
It
are.
might be the Clippers pick.
The
Yeah.
Clippers are like 27.
They would have
30
the
or something.
12th, the 16th, the 18th,
Jeez.
And yeah, so they would have three picks, the 12th, 16th, and 18th picks this
And a
year.
possible another championship.
Right.
Stupid.
Well,
You
at
think,
the
though-
rate they're going, they could have a G League team that could play in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
With all the
kidding.
draft picks they
Or
got.
compete
they
better than
already
some
got,
of these
like-
other teams at the bottom.
And they have a bunch more draft picks in later years. Like, they literally, if they wanted to, could go get Giannis. Like,
Yeah.
they, with draft picks plus some of their younger players that throw in there, that they could throw a huge deal at Milwaukee and help Milwaukee start over.
Or get the number 1 pick.
I mean,
You
anything they
grab
wanted.
one of the really
Yeah.
young, really good guys that fits with
Pairing
the rep.
like Boozer with him.
yeah.
Or Demanza.
Peterson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That
I mean, really, anything they want.
they've got the
Yes.
gold mine. They've
Well,
yeah, whatever they want.
here's my thing. I saw this stat the other day and it was kind of crazy. So since SGA has gone down, the Thunder have won a decent amount of games. I can't remember what their record is, but it's pretty good. But Chet during that time has not scored 20 points in a game.
Really?
I don't. Okay, I don't dislike Chet. I think Chet's a good player, but I think he's overrated. I hinted at this one of the last time we talked about Chet. Like, I didn't think he had any business making the All-Star game. To be completely honest.
I didn't either.
Averaging 17 and 7 doesn't really get there for
yeah,
me.
only 7 for how big he is.
PJ snub.
Or LeBron.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah.
Okay, now he deserves it, right? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. You can't see my face, but I'm joking.
Michael Porter Jr. got snubbed
Yeah.
from the ACT.
and Chet is a very good defender. Like, I'm not trying to say he's not a good defender, but like Drew said earlier, that team has like 6 guys that could legitimately make an all-defensive team. So I don't think he's asked to do near as much as some of the other elite defenders.
He's best when he's asked to weak side shot block and kind of roam.
Yeah.
If you can put him on a guy that's not a huge offensive threat and let him play that role. Because if you actually ask him to go guard guys that are good, they abuse him. Because he's so thin, they just push him all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
You push him
Like-
around.
Honestly, though, one of the funnest matchups though is when him and Wemby
Yeah.
made up.
I
Those
like to
two
watch
hate
those
each
two
other,
go
Yeah, they don't like each other.
and they go at it.
Yeah,
it's
they
fun to
do.
watch.
Well, they're both that long, lanky.
Skinny.
Yeah.
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 So it's not really bullying, but they're both like these skinny guys pushing each other around. So it's kind of funny.
They can kind of bully each other. Like that's like the one
Yeah.
person they can pick on in the league. And when the Spurs were waxing that ass for most of the season, Wemby was getting in his face and screaming, and
Loved it.
It was fun to
I
watch.
loved it.
It was like he'd go to the free throw line and like do chants or whatnot.
I saw some stat because when Wemby would come in against the Thunder, they would throw him for a loop. I might have the stats still on my phone. I don't remember, but it was during his minute restrictions for like 3 of those games.
Yep.
When he would start the game off on the bench, the Thunder would win those minutes by like 14 points total. But then when he would come in the game, the Spurs won those minutes by like 70 some points. So it's just because Wemby can just shut down a lot of what Shea does and what Chet does.
Well, anyway, back to SGA.
You get sidetracked.
So Brock, why the number 1 vote, sir?
I actually didn't realize this stat until probably like a couple months ago. But Shea actually is like 5 games away from breaking the streak with 20-point consecutive games. He has 121, and Wilt's record is 126. So
They've been doing a counter on that. I've been seeing it. Yeah.
I actually didn't even realize that until like one of my friends mentioned it like a couple months ago, and I was like, "That's something to look into."
Yeah, because he passed somebody, Jordan or LeBron or somebody really big.
Yeah.
Not that long ago, and they made a huge deal about it.
And the second longest was Michael Jordan with 69.
There you go. He passed Jordan.
And how many points for free throws?
I don't know. Probably a good half of them.
Here's my thing. I'm not a big SGA guy myself. Like I said, like Wade said, he can be kind of irritating to watch, but historically he doesn't shoot any more free throws than any other any other big time stars. Like Mike shot more free throws than him. Like Kobe shot a bunch of free throws. All those guys shoot a shitload of free throws.
Yeah, but it's the way he gets it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
the point.
disgusting.
That-
I don't
that's
give
what
a
it
shit how
is.
many free throws someone shoots. If someone drives aggressively to the basket, they're going to shoot a lot of free throws, no matter what area you play in. It's how you get the foul calls.
Yeah.
That's what makes the difference. If you're just flopping around, I don't give a fuck. I don't want you to go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
You
That's
should go
the most
to the
frustrating
basket.
part.
Dude, I seen a
with
guy
the-
breathe on him too hard and fucking got a foul call.
It was
the ghost of Christmas past fouled him.
I think
And
I
he
got
got
a
a foul
video in
call.
the group chat a couple months ago of, I think it was like Nick Wright talking about him, and they were showing clips of the finals last year. Was it the finals? It was some playoff series last year. I think it was the Pacers, and them just trying to run beside him, and him just all of a sudden flopping to the ground.
Yeah.
And they were giving him the call. Halftime he wouldn't even shoot, and he still got to go to the free throw line.
Well, there was one game this year against the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards like picked his pocket and he just like fell down, and they foul, and Anthony Edwards blew up and got a technical or whatever. And
Did you see what? Is that I remember what you're talking about, and then I think some point early in the season, the Thunder got away with a bunch of stupid ass calls, and they beat the Minnesota by like 10 points. The next game, Minnesota came in and beat the shit out of them, like on the scoreboard and physically. They had DiVincenzo just stalk SGA for 90 feet, grab him, they threw him to the ground at one point when the ref wasn't looking. Since they set that tone in the very beginning of the game, the refs kind of let it go, and they could not handle it. The Timberwolves stomped them into the ground.
And if you're the Thunder, you can't say anything because that's how Lou Dort plays every night.
I would say that's how their defense plays.
That's how they won the championship last year.
Yeah.
All their perimeter defenders were allowed to grab, smack, hack, all playoff long, which I don't care.
Yeah.
You just have to let everybody else do it.
I would say let the other team do it to Shea.
Yeah.
I saw Halliburton
That's exactly
getting mugged by Lou Dort time after time down the court, but if Shea got touched by whoever the Pacer was guarding.
That's what people get mad about.
That's what really frustrates me.
It's not necessarily the number of foul calls. It's how inconsistent a lot of this officiating is. It's all over the map.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody was talking about it the other day, and they're like, we don't know if it's like the league or the refs or who it is, but in the NBA, you seem to have to graduate to a certain level in the NBA to get a whole bunch of a shitload of calls.
Yeah. and it's
Like
on
you
the
don't have
spot.
to just like make a few All-Star games and like do this or do that. Like they're like, no, that's not going to give you that. Like you've got to like graduate to a whole nother tier
Yeah,
to
like
start
a-
getting all I don't know what you want to call them, superstar calls or whatever.
You gotta be like at least like first or second team All NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think another thing that people don't realize is, so for the people that like to look at the free throw numbers, so like if you compare it to like the 90s or early 2000s, and you compare the free throw numbers from then till now, then they shot a couple more free throws a game. It's like 3 or 4 more free throws per game than they do now. But they're also shooting like 35 more threes per game now than they were back then.
That's true.
That's 35 extra possessions where the people in the 90s and 2000s were taking the ball to the hoop where you can draw fouls. So if you give today's NBA players with the way they call fouls and they quit shooting 35 threes and went back to shooting 8 a game like they did in the 90s, and they were driving to the basket for those extra 35 possessions, the foul calls would be astronomical. They would shoot triple to quadruple the amount of free throws they did back then.
That's what used to piss me off. Like
People just don't use common sense when they make when certain people that like love today's NBA, like they just leave certain things out.
yeah, that's what used to piss me off when like the Warriors were in their heyday, because like you hear all these people be like, man, the Warriors just don't get to the line that much. I'm like, well, you don't get to the line that much when you stand and shoot threes.
Right.
Like-
That team should not go to the line that much.
Right? Yeah.
You have
no.
two of the greatest 3-point shooters ever, and Kevin Durant, who was just shot a lot of mid range and some 3-pointers. Like that team doesn't deserve to go to the line. Now, like if this year, if like you're watching the Detroit Pistons play, that's a team who probably deserve to shoot a lot of free throws because they play physical, they drive to the basket, they post up, they're down there where all the contact is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're a team that's like to run up and down the floor shooting 38 threes a game, and you only have like one guy on your team that drives to the basket hard consistently, you shouldn't shoot that many free throws. But it's all over the map in today's league.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We have anything about the SGA before we move on?
No.
He really started a big free throw tangent there.
Go Sonics.
We did.
Go Sonics.
All right. Well, coming at number 2, up from number 3, is Luka Doncic. He received 3 number 1 votes and 3 number 4 votes to complete his range there. He, like I said, moved up 1 spot. I don't know who those two number ones are, but I could guess,
I'm
and,
one
I,
of
and I would be correct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Laker fans.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, and I can tell you why I put him over Joker. Just time played.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time I was doing this,
Yeah.
Joker hadn't really played all that much.
I was going 4.
Luka's going crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
four.
I think he's still leading the league in scoring right now.
He is.
He
yes.
is.
I believe. I think he's at 8, high 8 in both the other ones.
Well, and
So-
I think picking up Kennard is going to help him.
Yeah, it should help his assists, and I mean, he
Well,
rebounds.
it's opened the floor up for him too.
Yeah. I mean,
He
he's
sold against the Magic yesterday, though.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
LeBron shot like a fadeaway 3-pointer from the wing, and Luka head was wide open.
Oh, that's another thing he's leading the league on. Luka's leading the league on person most aggravated to have LeBron on his team still.
I do believe he actually is leading the league in technicals.
probably.
Luka.
Yeah, Luka. Because I believe he got his first suspension the other day for too many technicals.
Oh,
Well, you just shut up and play the game.
I mean,
fuck, it's a bitch fest every other play.
We just complained about the flopping from SGA. The complaining for Luka is out of fucking
It is.
control.
It
Like
is.
there's times where like the other team goes down and scores, and Luka is still down there arguing, and I'm like, dude, you like if I was your teammate, I'd be pissed.
Right, because you got to get back on defense.
You got talking to your mic too.
Oh, sorry, you got to get back on defense.
Yeah, like that's Luka is honestly like right this year. Like I felt like he got better at the end in Dallas, but this year, like he's really giving me James Harden vibes. Like there's whole videos out there of him just refusing to play defense. Like I'm just gonna stand over here and not guard anybody. Like just stand there the whole possession, not move. Like it's like, dude, like you're slow, so you're not ever gonna be a great defender. There's gotta be some effort here.
Yeah, for real.
You know, like I don't know. Like he's obviously stupid talented, and offensively he can kind of carry a team by himself. But he's not doing himself any favors on the other end of the floor.
yeah. I just think Luka's at that point in his career where we've seen it with a ton of superstars. So, like, in a good and bad way. To where you have these guys that have this all-time great talent. And they're putting up these insane numbers. But in order to get over the hump and eventually become a champion, you have to alter your game just a little bit. Jordan went through it. He put up these stupid numbers throughout all the 80s. But he had to change his game just a little bit to help make the team better. Even though he's putting up gnarly stats, you have to just kind of manipulate things a little bit more, or maybe give up the ball a little bit more, or actually try on defense and stuff like that. Like, we've watched James Harden not do all these things, and now he's never won a championship. We've watched Russell Westbrook average a triple-double 4 or 5 times, which never been close to done before, and he's never sniffed a championship because they refused to alter the way they played. Then we've seen other people like Michael Jordan who did eventually change the way he played a little bit. It's not big changes. It's these little things that help you dictate the game, that help make your team better in the long run, and it makes your job easier. And I just think he's at that point in his career where it's either going to happen or it's not. He's either going to be James Harden 2.0, or he's going to make those changes and become an all-time great player, which he's already a great player. But I think because he's now been in the league 6, 7, 8 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, so where's at that point? Is he going to be a guy that fills up the record books but never wins anything, or is he going to go down as a top 15, 10 greatest player of all time? I think we just got to see what he's going to do. I think, but he's amazing on offense.
I think right now, he's pretty much just biding his time till LeBron's gone.
Well,
Yeah.
that could be true.
I don't think this is
On
going to
this
change
team.
till LeBron leaves.
Yeah, once LeBron's gone, then I think the whole team will change. And
Well, y'all
I
should be able
am
to
so
build
ready
more.
for it.
Yeah.
We'd at least be able to put another guy on the floor that plays defense.
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 more they can put on there. 'Cause
Yeah,
Bronny
Bronny-
will be gone
Bronny
too.
will
His
be gone.
fucking
Yeah,
bum
they'll be
ass.
gone too.
Bronny.
Fucking bum.
I love it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
Can't
Until
stand
LeBron
him.
leaves, the changes aren't going to happen.
Yeah. So was it you the other day, Ray, that sent the thing about Bronny and the tanking?
Yeah.
I love that.
That was good.
That was wonderful.
I enjoyed that.
That was great.
What?
Hmm.
I asked those two about their ones, and they said games played. What about who was at the fours? Who
I had him
four?
at 4.
I had him at 4.
Oh, so did I actually. Didn't I say 2? No, 3. Sorry, there's 3. And the
The
other
whole
guy that
couch over there.
yeah,
This
and
whole
then,
couch.
Mm-hmm.
Schaller had him at 1 as well.
Oh,
He was,
okay.
he was the guy that joined
Good,
you guys.
good.
So, any thoughts on your 4 rankings, guys?
I didn't change my top 5. Honestly, nothing that's happened so far this season. I understand a few of the guys in my top 5 have missed some time, but honestly, every single person in my top 5 has missed time. Like we talked about earlier, Jokic is almost below the 65 game mark. Luka is only a couple games above him from the 65 game mark. SGA is now dangerous from getting close to the 65 game mark. Giannis has already passed the 65 game mark, and Edwards has missed a handful of time as well. So I just didn't think anything that's happened so far this year altered my top 5. I mean, when they all play, they're all phenomenal. They're all in different situations or whatever, but I just kept my top 5 the same for right now. It could change later, but
Yeah, other than Giannis, they're all clumped right there together in games played. So I didn't have any a lot of difference there. And when we made this, Shea actually hadn't missed that many yet.
Yeah.
He's missed more since then.
He got hurt like right before the All-Star break.
and I think
Yeah.
when we made the list, I think Joker was currently hurt,
Yes.
so we weren't sure how long he was going to be out.
Yeah.
So that kind of, but I wasn't sure what to do with that at the time, so I just left everything alone. But I think there's a top 4 that pretty much everyone has, right? For the most part, with the exception of a couple people. Most people have Jokic, Luka, SGA, and Giannis. There's a couple people that have a
I have Wemby instead
person
of
thrown in
Giannis.
there, but most people have those 4, like either in the top 5 or 6 or in the top 4, and then it's just you can shuffle them around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said last time that I thought there was a gap between those 4 and the rest of the league. I still kind of feel that way. I think, I have Anthony Edwards at 5, and we obviously have him at 5 as a group as well. But I don't think Anthony Edwards is quite on the level to jump into that group.
Yeah. No, I think if he makes it out of the West this year, then maybe we could put him in there or something. But because I mean, think about it. Jokic has 3 MVPs in a championship. SGA has an MVP in a championship. Giannis has multiple MVPs in a championship. Luka's made it to a championship or a finals. I mean, we just kind of need something else from Anthony Edwards to get there.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we had a Detroit Minnesota finals?
Be a dogfight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Detroit's gonna make it out of the East, to be honest.
I don't think Cade can carry their offense for 4 straight rounds. I really don't. But I was just saying, I don't even know how much the NBA would like a Minnesota Detroit finals matchup.
I don't know if they didn't like it last year. I don't think.
Yeah.
If it's not one of the big markets in any of the sports, they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then just
They
maybe
want
they
the
need a-
Knicks. They want the
They
Knicks
do.
to make.
They want the Knicks so bad to get back to one.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't mind Cleveland making it when LeBron was there.
But now that he's
But
not.
yeah, I don't think they really want them there now.
If
Yeah.
the Knicks make the finals, the NBA will
Everyone will throw
freak
a fit,
out.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith won't shut up for weeks.
But I'll be honest with you, I kind of feel the same way about them I do about Detroit. I don't think they can stay consistent for 4 playoff series.
They've done. I mean, they did it last year. They won how many games last year, and then the Pacers dog walked them.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I mean,
bad.
they almost got beat in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think though, Ray. I mean, next year. I mean, there's a possibility you all could get one of the 3 or 4 badasses in the draft.
Well, I know.
And add them to Halliburton, Siakam, and Zubac, and plus your other role players, and you all might be right back in the finals.
Oh, I understand that. Like, it's been a tough year watching us just fucking tank, and I really hate that shit.
Well, and
Like, somebody should
Yeah.
at least try it out there for the first few games, the first
First
20
few games.
games, maybe in the first 30 games. But
this stuff happens.
it's just fucking suck. And yeah, we'll be really good next year.
I mean, like,
But-
imagine if you all end up with that, like, Peterson or Boozer, or what's the BYU guy's name?
Diabansa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, if you all get one of those guys and throw them in there with Halliburton and Siakam and Zubac and Nimhard and,
Neesmith and Toppin
yeah.
and McConnell and
like, that's going to be in the
Jay
East.
Huff.
Well, we'll march right through there. I
By the
think.
way, I don't know if we said it on air or anything, but I thought your all's trade for Zubac was awesome.
It was brilliant.
And,
And-
you got rid of your guy Matherin. I know
But
you weren't a
he's
Matherin
been
guy.
killing it in Clipperland.
He's playing well in Clipper. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched him play a couple
'Cause
times.
they can't score. Him and
Yeah.
Kawhi are the only ones that can score a basket.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, almost
Oh
literally.
yeah, wait. I was looking on this list. I saw a vote for Leonard.
We'll get there. Well, number one obviously is Joker because he's obviously we didn't leave him off the list, so
Yeah.
he's number one. He did receive 7 first place votes, and he received a 4th place vote from Biggie. So not as far down the list as he was last time, but still at 4, which obviously none of the rest of us did. I don't think did anybody else have him any lower than 2.
I don't
I
think
don't think so. I'm pretty sure I put Joker at 1.
Where'd you say?
Oh, Uncle Doug had him at 3.
Yeah, I have a
I
3.
had him at 2.
I have him at 2.
3.
And yeah, that's that. Yeah. Everybody had him top 2, and then Uncle Doug gave him a 3 and Biggie a 4. So he's all right there together. I don't think there's much left to say about Joker we haven't already
No,
said.
we've kind of talked about him throughout.
Joker's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
It's kind of sucks he's hurt this year for the first time.
Right.
right. Yeah, I think all of us would be thrilled shitless if he played for our favorite team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
He's just
yeah.
so efficient.
So efficient, so unselfish. He does. The only thing he doesn't do, essentially at like an elite level, is defend.
No,
Like,
yeah, he tries, but it's not.
But that's fine. That's
not
not a
great.
problem. Because
Right,
he does everything
Close
else.
to breaking Westbrook's triple-double record. Isn't he like 20 off, maybe?
Yeah, I mean he's gonna catch Westbrook. Westbrook's obviously gonna retire before he does. I mean, unless
Right.
Joker like
it's not
has,
like Westbrook
crazy
every
injury or
night's
something.
pumping out triple doubles anymore in
Right.
Sacramento.
I think he's had 2. I think he's had 2 this year.
yeah.
And Joker's had like 15 or 16. Like he's gonna catch him. It's just a matter of time.
Is Joker really that close to him already?
He's like,
Yeah, he
I
passed the
think
200
Westbrook
mark
has
the
like
other day.
209. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, I knew Joker had gotten his
I'd have
second
to look.
place a while back, but I guess I didn't pay attention. He was that close
Yeah.
to passing Westbrook. That's crazy because Westbrook there for a while was putting up hella triple doubles.
By the way, not only that, but like Joker puts up those ridiculous triple doubles. Like he just did it again the other night where he had 35, 20, and
they lost.
12 or something like that. Yeah,
That's
they
the
did lose, but I mean like
Yeah, they're stupid.
he's got like more 30, 20, 10 games than like anybody ever.
We got remember that
Like-
that stat I sent out in the group message a while back that Jokic has a 20 game or a 20-point triple double, a 30-point triple double, a 40-point triple double, a 50-point triple double, and a 60-point triple double, all against Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Rudy sucks.
I mean, the message was sent for you, Drew.
Yeah.
It was
Because your favorite player is not that good. I mean,
He's not. He's so bad. He might be the worst defensive player of all time. Like defensive player of the year winner, I should say, not
got
the worst
4
defensive
of
player. of all
he's
time.
got 4 of them.
it's
Yeah.
so crazy.
They're all jokes.
There's gonna be generations of people that think he was twice the defender as a kid.
And I will lead the old man hate train on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts.
I mean, that is the sad part is like 20 years from now, people are just going to be like, he's one of 3 players ever to win 4 Defensive Players of the Year. He's got to be one of the all-time greats. Yeah. I mean, seriously, that's going to be a thing.
You're right. That's how it's going to be.
It's him, Ben
Him,
Wallace,
Mutombo, and Ben Wallace.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's better than either one of them.
No.
No. Ben Wallace was a fucking machine.
Oh, he was.
I mean, no one stopped Shaq, but he could guard Shaq by himself as he was so fucking strong.
Well,
Like,
and we all still do Mutombo's wag.
yeah.
Everyone knows what this is.
Ben
Not
Wallace,
in my house.
I mean, those Detroit Pistons teams were all-time great defensive teams, but he anchored their defense.
Here's the
He
other
didn't
thing.
mess with Ben Wallace.
Here's the other thing with Mutombo. Is what if Mutombo didn't play like the exact same time as Olajuwon and David Robinson and Alonzo Mourning?
And then into Shaq.
They all shared. They
Yeah.
all took turns winning the award.
Yeah.
Like I think
Like-
Alonzo has 2.
Alonzo has 2. Olajuwon has 2. Robinson has 1.
Yeah.
Mutombo has 4. Like,
Yeah.
Like the crazy part is like, they would also take turns being on the all defensive team.
yeah.
So like Alonzo Mourning's one of the greatest defenders ever, and I think it's him. Maybe it's one of the other guys. I can't remember. But he's only got like a handful of all defensive teams because, one year it was Olajuwon or Robinson or Mutombo or, all
And now we got centers who can barely do a 50-pound curl in the weight room.
some of them.
Chet.
Some of them.
Chet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably can't even pick the PlayStation off the counter.
He does look so skinny. It's kind of frightening.
Well, that being said, that's our top 10 list. We had 12 voters with the fandom of Magic, Lakers, Pacers, T-Wolves, 76ers, Celtics, Nets, and Bulls all being represented. I know what you're thinking. Who the fuck's a Nets fan? But it's Brock,
Yeah, we got Michael Porter Jr.
Hey, don't worry. I was trying to campaign to get Michael Porter Jr. this year.
That's okay.
He's
our only
Yeah.
bright spot.
That's okay. We'll be better without him.
And
anyway.
players that received votes that did not make the list. The player that received the most votes that did not make the list, it was Tyrese Maxey.
I put him on mine.
He was on my list. He received
It's
6.
on my
This
list.
is my 11th.
He received 6 votes, same amount as Wemby, but all of his votes were like 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
played amazing this year.
He has played well this year.
He's-
I thought he
yeah.
deserved to be, at least talked about.
Very good.
Kevin Durant received 4 votes, 1 less than last time. He received 5 at the beginning of the season. Now he received 4.
I was actually the one
He
that
was-
didn't
he
vote
was-
for him this time.
He was number 10 on my list.
He was on my list.
He did not make my list.
I mean,
I am, yeah. Anyway, surprisingly, somebody that received 0 votes last time, Steph Curry received 4 votes this time.
What? Why?
Yeah, I was a little dumbfounded.
Who did that?
Somebody over there did it.
I did.
Why?
I voted for him once.
I voted for him.
I
Why?
think he was my number 2.
And Mark's never not going to put him on his list. So I mean,
Mark.
But he hasn't really played.
Honestly, I don't know how much time he's missed, to be honest. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know either.
He has played well when he's played. He has put up really good numbers. But
He has to score a lot for the Warriors to win, too.
yes, he does.
Yeah, so he has to.
But now that Jimmy's done it, it's just bad.
You
Like,
see Kuminga tear it up for the Hawks? Was it
yeah.
last night?
No, I
Night
didn't.
Yeah,
before?
he had 40.
Last night.
He destroyed it. I was like, good for you, buddy. He was looking good. He was trying so hard. He was driving to the paint with just every ounce of muscle he had. He was bumping into people, throwing people out of his way.
Because they played the Wizards last night because they did
Spinning.
think for Trae Young or whatnot.
You better watch out next year. The Wizards, my boy Trae Young and Anthony Davis. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the broke dick Warriors.
Hey, for 6 games, they're going to be awesome.
That's what I'm
Kuminga had
saying.
27 last
They're going to at
night.
least sell some tickets.
Yeah. No. To be honest with you, I think that those 2 moves were awesome for the Wizards. You're a shit team that has been shit for a long time, and you got 2 guys that are like all NBA level players that just have injury or big injury risks. You got to take that.
Why
Yeah,
not?
at least take a chance.
I don't necessarily think it's even about playing them. You now just accumulated 2 huge draft assets that you can spin around to actually have a real rebuild. Because let's be honest, they suck at rebuilding.
They've been very bad at it.
You now have these 2 giant draft assets that you can use for extra help, or if you say they get a good player in the draft this year and they want to, add other draft picks or go out and get a decent young role player to go with their other younger players, like they just have options now. They can play them and keep them, like you all said, but now they also have trade opportunities. And it's
Very true. And then after Curry, we have a whole bunch of people that received 1 vote apiece. We have Denny Advia. We have Kawhi Leonard. We have Pascal Siakam. We have Jalen Johnson. We have Devin Booker. And we have Cooper Flagg.
the
All
flag one
receiving
threw me a
1
little bit.
vote. That was Robert.
That was Robert.
I mean, he's played well lately. Not that he's been bad, but
I mean, for a rookie,
He's
Cooper's
not
having a
top
really
10.
great year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I would love to have Cooper play, and he's having a great rookie year.
Oh yeah, I like Flag, and I think he'll be on this list as long as he stays healthy.
Oh yeah, he's an amazing rookie. I wasn't expecting to see him top 10.
I wasn't either. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting to see him.
Didn't think
in
he
the
was
top
quite
10
there
player
yet.
in the league.
And
I
Avdia,
like the Denny Avdia vote. He's been tearing up for the Trailblazers this year. So.
he has put up really good numbers.
Oh, that's why I didn't ever heard of him. Cause
Yeah, I was trying to
Blazer.
figure out who it was. I was like, who is?
I don't know who the hell that was.
Yeah,
There's
it'll irritate the shit out of you if
There's a
you watch him.
26,
He
7,
made
and
the All-Star
7
game
right
this
there.
year.
Yeah.
He's putting up crazy numbers.
I really couldn't have told you who he played for. Me and Ray looked at each
By the
other. Like,
Wizards, and then
I thought it was a misspelling. I'm like, I looked at Drew. I'm like, who is this guy? And
He is a
Mm,
foul
alright.
merchant, fellas. You don't want to watch this guy. He'll
He's
drive
another
you up
one?
The wall.
well, why is he getting all these calls? I don't even know who he is, Wade.
No one does. No one knows the reasoning.
the shadow.
And he's in Portland.
Yeah,
His numbers are really nice, though.
Yeah, no, 26, 7, and 7's nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's real nice.
That's my vote, by the way.
Oh, it is you?
He was my 10.
Oh,
I
okay.
like that.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I want to give somebody credit that like I don't think of as a top 10 player, but just having a baller year. And I was like, yep, Avia.
I really thought Maxey would make the list. And 6 people voted for him, but
Well, did anybody in the room leave him off?
I think I picked
Me.
him.
They did.
No,
I
had
think
him on
I
my
picked
list.
him.
Here's my 11.
I left him off.
I
You got-
think so.
It's crazy he
Can't
got
remember.
6 votes, but they're also low. He didn't get on.
I knew Wade was going to put Kawhi on.
I mean, he
That's
got
the first time I've ever put him on. I've never put him on before.
I knew it. I was like, he was tearing it up right when we were doing it. Then he got snubbed. I was like, Wade's going to do it.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Claw.
For like a 20-game stretch, he averaged like 32, 8, and 4 with like 2 steals on
And
50,
I
40,
feel like
90.
Kawhi, he's been like a good amount of healthy this year too, right? Like
I
Once
mean-
he started, didn't he start off on hurt?
he missed the beat
Maybe.
time there, but I don't.
Here recently he's been playing. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
I mean,
Wade,
he's
you
not
are
below the 60-game mark yet. But like,
No, yeah, he's still above it. Yeah.
you were our high guy on Maxi at 8.
who?
Maxi.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear who you were talking to at first.
You talking
Yeah.
to me?
Talking
Yeah,
to me, man?
he,
You talking to me?
You had Maxi ranked the highest at 8.
I just thought the first half of this season, he's kind of carried those Sixers teams through a lot of, Embiid only plays 40, 50% of the time. Paul George is out for like steroids or something. And
Yeah, both those guys have just kind of dropped off the face of the
yeah,
earth.
like that.
His second best player is a rookie.
Yeah. Oh, BJ.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers he's put up and what he's had to deal with people coming in and out of the lineup and Embiid and George not. I mean, Embiid's actually had some nice offensive games, but all the injuries have taken the toll on him defensively, and George is just flat out not Paul George anymore. So I just feel like he did a lot for the Sixers to keep them in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, and for a guy that's, running an offense, averaging almost 30 and 6 assists, he's only averaging 2 turnovers a game. Like he's been good this year, man.
Dude, when he gets downhill, you can't stop him.
He's so quick, man.
He
So
kind of
quick.
reminds me of like when John Wall was young and he came in the league. If he got out on a break and he just had to get through a couple guys, you ain't stopping him. Same thing with Tyrese Maxey. He gets ahead of steam, and half the team, he's ahead of half of the people already. It's over.
So here's my question. At the beginning of the season rankings, 4 people voted for LeBron James. 0 this time around. But were any of you a LeBron voter last time?
I think I was. I think I am.
Alex, don't even look over here. Don't even look over here.
I might have had him at the bottom.
I think I had him at 10. I looked at my first list. I think I am at 10.
What are you doing with your life, Brock?
It's the beginning of the season.
Oh my
He was-
god.
He was just getting his feet wet.
Oh, actually,
man.
never mind. I had him at 9.
Yeah, I was with you, bro.
I thought you did.
Doug, what are you doing with your life
my
here?
first list, I mean,
I thought about it the first time around, but I didn't.
Well, did he make the All NBA team last year?
I
I believe he did.
because he
make the third
continued
team
to
last
streak
year.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't
yeah.
qualify this year. So
Yeah,
that's
all of
true.
his streaks are coming to an end. His All-Star
He didn't
game
make his-
starter.
what, 22nd All-Star game in a row?
Well, no, he was.
No, he's all in the 8th streak. It will be over.
I-
He didn't. His All-Star starter streak ended because he make it.
He made,
he
it.
made the All-Star
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, he was an All-Star. His All-Star starter streak.
The
ended.
NBA
He may actually started. He may have replaced Curry.
The
I don't
NBA
know.
does,
I don't know. I
does
didn't watch
not allow all-time greats that are that are really old to miss the All-Star game.
No.
They just don't.
From here on out, he'll be an all-star every year.
I mean, Dirk made it his last year in the league, and he averaged like 11 points a game. So,
Yeah,
D-Wade.
Yeah,
D.
D-Wade.
Wade did,
Kobe
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He was hurt his whole last year, basically.
But I think he had like a streak of 19 straight years making All-NBA team, but that will now come to a close because he can't beat 65 games this year.
Right.
So
Yeah, last time Uncle Doug had LeBron at 9. And Biggie had him at 7.
Biggie, come on, bro.
We know
Brock had him at 9.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, we were right there together, Brock.
And
Nothing wrong with
Mark
that.
had him at 5.
Mark, come on,
Ooh,
bro.
that's
That's
a bunch.
bad. You need to go to
That's
rehab or
crazy.
something. That's
We're about
horrible.
to send Mark to the island.
Mark
Send
would like
Mark to the
island.
rehab island.
Mark
You
would
can
like
be
the island.
you can be room up with one of these trivia bums that can't freaking get questions right.
I mean,
Brock, you'd like
last
the island.
year.
Have you seen the video?
I have seen the video.
Yeah, you'd like the island.
I mean, last year LeBron did put up good numbers last year. So going into this year,
I mean, is it all expenses paid though?
yeah,
I don't know about that. I've never been.
You gotta call the number and set up a payment plan.
Oh,
But when you come back, it's not guaranteed you'll be better at trivia.
That's right. But at least you'll have a good time.
That's right. Well, guys, we have anything else we want to talk about before we wrap this episode up?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
All right. Well, we appreciate you tuning in for this NBA Top 10 episode. We'll do another one at season's end. So, what we got? When's the season end? April?
Yeah,
Not
April or
soon.
May.
Middle of
I thought.
April. Middle
Not
of
soon
April.
enough for Pacers fans.
Yeah.
Nets fan too, brother.
Holla.
But that being said, thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.